No, Bob says that there's an automatic ground air missile that nobody has the power to stop. That if you fly over S4, it goes immediately.
The S4 installation is built into the mountain, and the 9 hangar doors are angled at about 60 degrees. These doors are covered with a sand-textured coating to blend in with the sides of the mountain and the desert floor. The hangar was equipped with typical tools and extensive electronic equipment. It also had a machine with an X-ray emblem on it and an overhead crane rated at 20,000 pounds. Equipment in this hangar was marked with a black number 41 with a white circle around it, asserts Lazar. It was outside of this hangar that I saw the sport model tested. The program out at S4 consisted of 3 projects: Project Galileo, Project Sidekick, and Project Looking Glass. Project Galileo dealt with gravity propulsion. Project Sidekick dealt with a beam weapon that had a neutron source and was focused by a gravity lens. Project Looking Glass dealt with the physics of seeing back in time. I was not personally involved with the hardware of Project Sidekick or Looking Glass. Regarding Project Looking Glass that Lazar was briefed on, what was Lazar's understanding about time and time compartmentalization? This is Project Looking Glass.
All he told us was that the paradox of if you go back in time and kill your father, will you still be here? He said, yes, you will still be here because time is compartmentalized. As part of my indoctrination into the program at S4, I would randomly be taken into a small room which contained a table, a chair, and 120 or so briefings in blue folders. I'd be left there to read for varying amounts of time, usually about half an hour. Describe some of the information Lazar got from the blue folder briefing documents. He said just mostly talked about the nasty things we did around the world, and I said, like what? And he said, oh, you know, like starting wars. And
these briefings contained a wide spectrum of information, mostly relating to aliens and alien technology. These reports appeared to be an overview of alien information which could be used to brief scientists from any field about the scope of the whole project and not just their specific field of endeavor. The overview of Project Galileo was accurate. I read the overview and later witnessed evidence which proved it to be accurate. He also got to see a holographic book of some kind where it was comparing civilizations, Earth civilization and the Reticulan civilization. And when he looked at the book, he would see Earth history, and when he flipped it over, he would see Reticulan history.
Yeah, actually what it was is on one side of the book, you had a book like this, and this would be our civilization. He'd look through it like that, and the pictures were three-dimensional, and that he could move it like that, and he could see inside, back, forward, outside, like that. And then if you turn the book over like this, then the same thing with the reticulans.
Interesting that the book you're holding is Alice in Wonderland.
I got this because the new secret base up in Nevada uses a lot of Alice in Wonderland terms. So I got the book to read all the terms that they use.
I know you probably can't say who, but how did that information arrive to you that they were using Alice in Wonderland terms for the new base?
Because either Bob or one of the people that worked up there said that when you went in the door of S4, there was a rabbit with a stopwatch up there. Somebody put a rabbit with a stopwatch up there.
There's a new base being created in Nevada that's moving away. Are you saying there's one that's going to move the strategic operations that go on at Groom Lake and S4 away from that location to another facility?
Yeah, there's some that are at both those facilities that are different.
And where in Nevada are they located?
They're oh, here it is. Right. No, that's where it is. I don't know where it went. If I come across it this evening, I'll show it to
Well, what area of Nevada?
you.
What part?
Northeast.
So towards the Utah border.
Yeah.
My job in this program was to be part of a back engineering team. Back engineering is the act of taking a finished product and tearing it apart to find out what makes it tick. The goal in this program was to see if the technology of the disk could be duplicated with Earth material. I had at least partial view of 9 different disks out at Area S4. Lazar describes the interior of the flying disc he nicknamed the Sport Model, in which he was allowed to go inside. I not only saw 2 of the 3 interior levels, but I also saw it fully functional in flight. And no, unfortunately, I didn't get to go for a ride in it. This particular disc appeared to be in excellent condition, and because of its sleek appearance, I nicknamed it the Sport Model. The Sport Model is about 16 feet tall and 40 feet in diameter. The exterior skin of the disc is metal, which is the color of unpolished stainless steel. The Sport Model sits on its belly when not energized.